right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all you little maniacs across the world, once again it is time for Robcast Radio AM, coming at you live, uncut, and unrated from Spreaker Podcast and Robcast Radio. So here's Zombie, and here it goes. Yeah! Yeah! All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am Rob C. Zombie, and we are rocking and rolling on Friday, February the 17th. Are y'all ready? Oh, yeah! Get my cans on, Flip. What? A motherfucking blessing to be alive today, ladies and gentlemen. Let me remind you, today, right now, every single one of you guys has a special talent. Every single one of you should use that special talent to your advantage. Use it, don't lose it, guys. So what's up? I know everybody's a little bit antsy-pantsy band today because it's Friday. Oh, it's a payday. The Metallica tickets went on sale. So rock and roll, guys. Welcome to Robcast Radio AM, where all of your hopes and your dreams times 100 will definitely come true if you believe in yourself. Because guess what, guys? I think I posted something like that on Facebook today. One of those memes that's supposed to make you feel good. Something to the effect of, yo, the person that 100% something responsible for the happiness of your future. Look in the mirror, man. You got to love you. Which, hey, I mean, it's really... Okay, is it vain for me to say that I really like myself? That I love myself? Like if I could marry myself, I would? Do you feel that way? You hear me I'm saying? I don't know, man. Don't get that fucked up with being full of yourself. It's a totally different thing, man. Believing in yourself is not like a proud thing. It's not a pride thing. Believing in yourself that means that I've got on flip-flops and sweatpants right now and I haven't shaved in a couple days. But if someone showed up right now and I had to entertain them, or if I had to go hop in a helicopter right now and go to some kind of an award show, I'd rock that shit, man. I'd run what I brung. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? I'm not gonna make any excuses. I'm gonna make something motherfucking happen. That's right. Every single day, man. It's a blessing whenever the good Lord allows us to open our motherfucking eyes, right? So we got to do something positive with it. And the one main thing, Broadcast Radio AM, is kind of trying to represent some of the little maniacs down here that helped raise me and trying to contribute something back to my community, right? Because you can say whatever you want to about the people in Brazoria County and about Texas and about the Gulf Coast, but anyone who's been here knows that it's beautiful. The natural resources are great. The scenery, the agriculture, the scenery, the everything, man. It's an amazing place, and don't let anyone ever tell you differently than that. You know what I mean? I don't like the stereotypes, the stereotypical Southern people, the way that they're stereotyped. And then, whenever you see, what's going on, whenever I only not too long ago, I have like an epiphany. I'm like, we're not from the South. We're from the Southwest. So if you look, Texas is considered the Southwest. So I was like, I'm a whole different class of people than I thought I was. No, man, It's about what's inside you. You know what I mean? And it's fucked up. Some people are taught the wrong things as a child. Hell, I was taught from birth, that it's only illegal if you get caught, right? That the law only applies if you get caught at it. That's a pretty fucked up way for a child to be raised, if you ask me nowadays. And one of the main things that I thought, I needed to look back on and get a little bit brushed up on, because let's say yesterday, I was off the rails yesterday, but I run into some technical difficulties, guys, because, like I say, doing the show is fun and it's great and everything, but, when I tell you that you should do what you love to do every single day, it doesn't mean that it's not going to be work or it's not going to be a challenge. You're still going to have to create your own way out of your solution. There's always a creative way, a positive solution to any kind of a circumstance that you're in. And that just means that you have to use your brain and formulate your own opinion and thoughts and ways to get through life. And I think that's how you build a relationship with yourself, and you're happy with you inside. And people ask me about, haven't been out on a date or anything. Well, I guess I have been on a date lately, but I hadn't been in a couple of years before that. So, it's because that's not the first thing on my mind. It's because I've been in the lab with a pen and a pad trying to get this damn Robcast off. You hear me? I'm saying? I'm more concerned with you all than I am with having a female admirer right now, okay? And that's the God's honest truth. But one of the things that I've gotten away from whenever I run into these snags, I always try to tell you guys not to let other people intervene into your situation and control the way that you feel. If you're having a good day and you get a text from someone you haven't heard from in weeks or months, and it changes the way that you feel, your attitude for the whole day, well then, guess what? Guess whose fault that is? It's your fault if it upsets you that some other outside source is going to come into your life and it's going to bullshit some shit into you, and it's going to ruin your day. And it's really tough, guys, to learn how to sort things out in your head, how to think for yourself, and how to remind yourself not to get excited when that guy cuts you off in traffic, to be the bigger person, to take the higher road, take the lower road, take the side road. Man, we like to take motherfucking shell roads, dirt roads, you name it. But one of the things that I had gotten away from whenever I run into little problems like this morning, I'm in here, I get ready to do the show, and I'm in a building next to my parents' building, next to their mobile home. I've got a travel trailer. I've got the studio set up in it. It's beautiful. I love it. It's all we need, guys, okay? And, we've got a half of an acre next door that we can develop and put our studio up there, whatever. It's to do what we want to with. But the point is that get into the studio, right? Getting ready to rock and roll for you guys for the show today. Lighten it up. Do the intro. Everything's cool. And then fucking pew, 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 the Rifleman with Chuck Connor, whatever the fuck it was, louder than my intro music coming in here. So, I have to go inside and I'm like, Mother, I'm not trying to be a dick here or anything, but I know, is there a reason why we don't go get your hearing checked out when we take a hearing test? Or I said, you know what, Mother, maybe you just don't realize how motherfucking loud your TV is. I said, what is it on, 90 or 100? And she was like, yeah, somewhere in there. And I said, you understand other people can hear the TV whenever it's between 14 and 20. For me on that TV, whenever it's at 20 or 22, it's loud. She's like, no way. So she turns the TV down to maybe 60, 60%. And so I'm like, fuck it, it's cool. But I was like, Mother, I can't be doing the show over there and then have copywritten material blasting in the background that I can't afford because it's going to get me pulled off of YouTube amongst other things. She's cool about it. I asked her first if she wanted me to put her set of headphones up to the TV, and I think she thought I was joking. And I was like, Mom, maybe you just don't realize, how loud every fucking thing is. And she was like, no, I don't realize how loud it is. So that was nice. It was nice, to be able to talk to my mom, but what's not nice is the fact that I had to restart the show. had to do the do-over, just fucking delete and start over after a few minutes. No big deal. The fact that my mother's still rocking and rolling it around, kicking, I'm blessed. However, I am definitely gonna get her the fucking hearing checked out. She probably just needs to have her fucking ears cleaned. One of those, what is it, little ear device. A hearing aid. Thanks, Flip. A hearing aid, yeah. Oh, but too, my pops was at the Walmart, and he got that sonic hearing or some shit like that. Oh, I thought my parents were gonna fist fight over that. My mother it's this big fucking thing to go in her ear because he thought, she couldn't hear. So he paid $20 or $30 for it. And he tried to get her to put it on. She was like, fuck, I'm not going to fuck with that. I'm not putting that on my head. Oh, my goodness. She just had to have been there. Anyway, that thing ended up hitting the wall. And then something else hit the wall. So, yeah, I'm blessed that my parents are still alive and kicking. And that they're still around. So at this point in the show, I will remind you that if you still have your parents around, give them a call, man. Send them a text. Tell them that you love them and that you appreciate them bringing your monkey ass into this world. And you know what? If you don't have your parents around, they're looking down on you, and they are motherfucking proud of you. So yeah, speaking of in there just blazing, like early in the morning, instead of watching the news, yesterday, I did happen to put on the news because the fucking weather was fucked up. And we had a motherfucking tornado hit Van Vleck, and it fucked some shit up. It rolled one trailer house there, one mobile home, 3 or 4 times, and there was a lady inside with both of her kids. Okay, we can leave that on for a minute. Let's go. Oh, what'd you do? Yeah, just let that. That's cool. You got no pop to click in that work. Sorry, guys. Instead of doing this, well, that's a little too late, isn't it? So yeah, we had a tornado flip through here, and while I would listen to the radio and just make damn sure that this shit's not fixing to hit our place. I'm looking across the street at my neighbor in a brick home. And of course, it didn't. We're blessed. It didn't pass. I mean, it passed to the north, to the fucking. And we had some bad storms yesterday, and we had a tornado touch down in Van Vleck. Not touch down, rip some shit up. Not only that, anyway, the whole point is that I'm making an escape route and a plan to. I'm like, look, I know if this shit's fixing to hit down here, I'm fixing to grab mom and pops and take them across the street and just like knock on my neighbor's door and say, hey, guess what? You got a brick house. We're coming in. And then yesterday afternoon when I was talking to my neighbor, I was like, yeah, man, if that tornado would have gotten any closer, I was fixing to just show up at your front door with mom and pops and, get in your bathtub or something like they say you're supposed to do. He didn't really say anything, but I know how that works. That's why I encourage you all to get to know your neighbors. You know what I mean? Just be neighborly. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. Just get to know all your neighbors a little bit. It's kind of like, fuck, man, like that, like sometimes like family. You've got to know them. They're your first line of defense against natural disasters. If anyone has a bad accident, and how would you feel if you need them or they need you? You know what I mean? We got to be there for each other, guys. Not just fucking fake book friends. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? But yeah, I was a little bit sketched out yesterday for a few minutes, and we realized that storms were passing through here at 50-something miles an hour with some 100-mile-an-hour winds and shit. It gets a little bit sketchy. And when talking about